Now, Parminder Nagra, she's been on our screens all week, of course, in ITV's new crime drama, D.I. Ray, 20 years after she starred alongside Keira Knightley in the groundbreaking movie Bend It Like Beckham. Well, ahead of tonight's final part, we've got a look at the drama so far, including last night's shocking cliffhanger.
There's a DI position come up in homicide. You're exactly what we need right now.
D.I. Ray will be heading up Imran Aziz's murder as it's a CSH.
The killer is still out there, and I believe Anjali may be in danger.
He was scared.
I can help you, protect you. Someone's trying to scare me.
It's very possible Imran Aziz had links to organised crime.
That they were using his business to bring in illegal shipments.
I thought it was drugs.
I believe Imran Aziz and Anjali Kapoor's deaths are linked.
The man you are looking for is Magnus Tranter.
Accept nothing. Believe nobody.
Life's short, you only get one shot.
Okay, you were right. Do it.
Well, Parminder joins me now from Los Angeles. Thank you for joining us this morning. It's so lovely to see you. And of course, tonight is the big cliffhanger, isn't it?
I know. It ended with literally a bang at the end of episode 3. It was quite shocking, and it was quite shocking on the day as well. But you know, we're left wondering what's happening. You know, I think, you know, in terms of all the episodes, we were always left wondering what's happening next. And last night was no different, certainly.
Absolutely. So we have to watch tonight to find out what's going on. Now, what do you make of this woman? She is a complicated character, isn't she?
She is a complicated character, and it's so nice to be able to play a complicated character. And you know, she ends up with moments of humor and like really awkward moments. But you know, she's tenacious, she's persistent, she goes for what she wants, and it's just an absolute joy to play. So I was very lucky, very, very lucky.
I'll bet it was, because of course it's the team behind Line of Duty.
Yes.
Filming, I believe a lot of the filming was done in Birmingham. You must have just thought, this is brilliant. You know, it's one of those ones where you just think, I cannot wait to, you know, to get stuck into this.
Yeah, it was a real dream come true, working, you know, with Jed Mercurio producing it and Maya Sondi having written it. And also it was very close to my hometown, Leicester. So I got to go and visit Mum quite a few times, you know, at the weekend, and my family, and my niece was just born, and so it was just it was a good all over excuse to get back and get stuck in.
Absolutely. Of course, Los Angeles is home, but where you live. But I guess it must be just a delight to get back as well, you know, to do and that's the kind of dream job.
Yeah, and it's nice to get back onto a British set and just to be, you know, with a British crew and British actors. It you know, people just, you know, we worked very hard. It was a very intense, like 11 weeks of shooting, and especially with the part that I was playing, you know, I was in practically every single scene. So it was definitely challenging, but well worth it.
Absolutely. Now, look, I can't believe this, but it's 20 years since Bend It Like Beckham. And that really was, Parminder, that was so groundbreaking. I mean, now women's football has really, really taken off, of course, but that was trailblazing at the time, wasn't it?
It's crazy. It's crazy to think it's been 20 years. And, you know, and I think the audiences are kind of like, oh my God, like Parminder's face has changed. Well, of course, it's been 20 years. So
I don't think it has. I think you look absolutely beautiful and so young. But you still look like you. You still look like yourself. Even though you're in Los Angeles, you've not gone down that road.
My face is not stuck in a wind tunnel just yet.
We don't want any of that. We don't want any of that. That's for sure.
No, we don't want any of that.
But it was groundbreaking, and it still stands up today. It's about following your dream, isn't it? Which is what you've done all your life. In real, true life, you've followed your dream.
Yeah, and it's, you know, and it's a coming of age story, and it's one of those things, you know, together with things like Ferris Bueller and the Breakfast Club. You're always going to have teenagers that, you know, are going to be trying to get ahead with how they feel and how they deal with things. And I think, you know, Bend It Like Beckham really stands the test of time, especially because of that as well. And of course, the things that you just mentioned as well.
And there was a bit of a reunion on DIRA, wasn't there? Because the lady that played your mum in Bend It Like Beckham,
Yes.
she was actually one of the cast. Isn't it funny how it can come round in a circle?
It was, honestly, it was so lovely seeing Shaheen. We laughed so hard, and we had to try, obviously, so hard not to laugh because I was interviewing her for a serious crime. But it was just such a joy, and we've stayed really good friends, and and Simon Nagra, who was in that clip as well. Like, we just had such a laugh, and just that, doing that just for that was great as well.
It must be, because you get so close to people on a set, and then you've got to say bye-bye to them. They become like your family, and that's because obviously everybody moves on to the next job, but that becomes difficult. And can we just talk, shall we, about a certain fella called George Clooney, who you worked with on ER. I loved ER so much. Parminder, it was such a brilliant series, wasn't it?
I loved it too.
It was tremendous. It really was. And of course, I guess you tried to be cool when you met him on set.
Well, it was quite embarrassing, actually, because me and Linda were in a scene with him, and John Wells, who was directing the episode, said to us, look, girls, you've got to try and act natural. Like, you can't be smiling so much. And we were really offended, because we were like, what do you mean? We're professionals here. Like, of course we're not smiling that much. And then we watched back what we'd done. And I remember I said to Linda, I went, if that was us acting natural, I mean, seriously, what were we doing? It was ridiculous. But it's George Clooney. What are you supposed to do? It's like he's...
Exactly, you've forgiven. And you know what? He is a lovely, kind man. And he did a really nice thing for you on your birthday, didn't he?
Yeah, I forget about this, actually, and I was reminded of it recently. I had my 30th birthday, obviously, quite a while ago, and we were at a restaurant, and he was there, having drinks, and he came over to say hi and sat there and was just sort of holding court and telling stories and just being so lovely. And I just remember sitting on the other end of the table going, oh my God, like if I died right now. I was just sort of staring at him. I couldn't believe it. And then a friend came in and thought, what's happening right now? This is just bizarre. George Clooney sat at the table. I don't even know if he probably remembers. It's probably just, another night out. But for me, it was incredibly special. And then at the end of the night, when I went to go and pay the bill, I was told it was taken care of. So it just,
Class.
What a nice guy, right?
What a lovely guy. Just when you think you couldn't love him more, you do.
Right, exactly.
Oh, it's fantastic. Listen, DIRA, it concludes tonight at 9 o'clock. Of course, you can catch it up with the ITV Hub. And I really, really hope either we can, who knows what's going to happen tonight, but maybe there'll be a series 2, who knows. But also, it'd be lovely to see you over here anytime. It's just so great to see you, Parminder. It really is. Thank you so much for joining us.
It's so lovely to see you.
Cheers.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Oh, George Clooney, how good is that? Don't forget, you can watch full episodes of Lorraine on the ITV Hub, and all the best clips, compilations and playlists right here on our channel. Just subscribe now and you'll never miss an upload. Click here to watch another video similar to this one, or click here to head to our channel's homepage to explore all of our exciting videos.